The third largest city in Austria, Linz was far less parochial than Amstetten. The provincial capital of Upper Austria, it had been a thriving port on the Danube River during the Middle Ages. In the early 20th century, when the first Austrian railroad was built, Linz prospered from being a port on a direct rail line linking the Adriatic and Baltic seas. Adolf Hitler spent most of his childhood in Linz, studying at the Realschule. During his rise to power, he had envisioned it as an important cultural center for the Third Reich, and, a few hours after his 1938 Amstetten visit, had delivered a stirring speech from the Linz town hall proclaiming the glorious union of Austria and Germany. That same year, the Führer initiated a program to industrialize Linz by moving in blast furnaces and steel factories from Czechoslovakia. The Hermann Göring Werke, or the Wurst Company, manufactured steel, driving the Nazi war machine. After defeat in 1946, it became known as the United Austrian Iron and Steel Works before being nationalized. In 1951, 16-year-old Josef Fritzl started his first job at Wurst, soon gaining a reputation as a hard-working and brilliant engineer. Over the next several years, Fritzl spent his days working at the factory before returning home to his mother. As he entered his 20s, he was becoming something of a dandy, with a perfectly manicured moustache and expensive clothes. He frequented bars and was popular with the girls, although he rarely went out with any, fearing his mother's disapproval. It was around this time that he began exposing himself to women around the woods of Linz, finding a perverse thrill in the power it gave him over them. Late at night he would pedal his bicycle around the streets, spying on women, satisfying something growing deep inside him that he would later describe as a volcano he could barely control. Over the next few years, the young exhibitionist would start attracting the attention of the Linz police with his unusual late-night activities.